So when you live a lie, you cannot pick and choose how somebody decides to tell their story. You cannot, even if you apologize, you still cannot pick and choose how that person decides to share their story. If that person has been hurt, um, really badly, even if you say sorry or can you forgive me, that person still can share what has happened. From what I have learned is that when, dealing with what I had to go through is that, this person lived a complete lie. They got married and they decided, hey, I want to start cheating. This person, for all I know, could have been cheating for years. And, I wouldn't have known, because I trusted them that much. So, when I had found out from one of the supplies that, oh, well, they didn't want to get married anyway. And at the end of 2 years, you guys are going to save money. You guys are going to split the money. And then that person is going to leave. So this person that I was with, this is what they told their supply. And I, of course, asked. Of course, they lied about it. And then I ended up finding some time later that, no, they didn't really want to get married. And they had told their family, but their family had knew about it. And it was either way is wrong. It's not normal to do stuff like this. So yeah, you're going to be really angry. You're going to be furious angry. And you're going to be hurt, and it's humiliating, and it's embarrassing. So no, you don't owe anybody like this. You don't owe them anything. You don't have to keep quiet because they said sorry, or they're going to even try and take you to court. Like I said, I've said this in multiple videos. This person dragged me through the legal system to further abuse me, for 8 months. Not, that they lived a lie, not that they, sleeping around cheating. I don't know how many people this person was sleeping around with. Not that they were hiding money. None of that. So in my case, I don't owe this person anything. I don't owe them not a damn thing. And so you don't owe them anything. You don't owe their family anything because, hey, apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. What do you think they get this type of behavior from? So anybody that's going through this, it is not a easy pill to swallow. It's years and years that you will have to work through getting yourself. There's so many different stages of this healing journey. But yeah, you don't owe them shit. You don't owe them not a damn thing because it's not right. It's not normal. So you will become the hero in the beginning to the villain in the end. So when you're the villain, that's when things really hit the fan, and it's hurtful, and all the masks all slip off, and you are the issue. So not that person's cheating, not that person's abuse, not that person's deceit, not that person's betrayal, not that person's everything that these people do. None of it is a problem. It's you. And I'm being sarcastic, but it's not you, because for every action, there is going to be a reaction. And these highly toxic or narcissistic people never like the reaction, but they can give it, they can dish it, but they sure cannot take it. Just know that these people, they're bullies, and they will expect for you to take everything that they put you through and say, okay, well, you got to take it. Well, no, you don't have to. You don't have to take it. And if you choose to speak up and heal out loud, do so. But also, there's certain things you got to be careful for. They will stalk your social media. I know now this is what they're doing, but hey, knock yourself out. My thing is, if they didn't want anybody to know, then they shouldn't have did it. If you can't be a normal human being, to have integrity, to have morals, to have character, not to be a coward, if you can't be, if you just can't have just common human decency, stay the hell away from people. That's all you got to do is stay the hell away from people. You don't have to hurt them and, and to make yourself feel superior. It's just not right. So once again, you owe these people no loyalty. Once you betray, once you deceive and belittle and dismiss and invalidate somebody's feelings. But when the biggest thing is when you tell a lie in order to get supply and validation, to get out of your mama's house, to take advantage of somebody, to use somebody and live a complete lie, that's a problem. And then they expect for you not to say shit about it. So be very careful, because in the beginning, you're going to be put on this pedestal. You're going to be the hero. You're going to, you're going to be fighting for them, and they're not going to do the same for you. They're not going to do it. It happened to me. No matter how much I fought for them and, tried with them, they didn't treat me the same way. So, it is not right to live a lie. If you don't want to get married, then do not do it. Do not waste somebody's time. Years, precious years, that I always say I will never get back, but I needed to learn that lesson, and I needed to learn about myself. I needed to work on myself, and you will too. Throughout the healing journey, you will, recognize what you need to work on. And I know what I need to work on, and I will never sacrifice my peace for anybody else, my boundaries for anybody else, their family, whoever. If you don't like me, then we are not meant to be together. And that's exactly what you need to see is, if you don't like me, if my boundaries are an issue, my peace is an issue, then we don't need to be together. But for this person, it was all about image. Everything was about image. If their image is going to sacrifice your peace and is going to hurt you, then there's the door. But just so you know, these people are not better than you. They're not better than I. They're not better than anybody. And they will try and act like that. They're bullies. They're insecure bullies. That's all they are. So just so you know, if you live a lie, you do not owe that person that lived a lie, you owe them nothing. No loyalty. You owe them shit. Nothing.